And so I had the MRI done Monday. Scared the crap out of me. I've never had any type of procedure. I've never even really been hospitalized except for when I had the ectopic. Um, they were supposed to do a laparoscopic surgery, during that time, in which I ended up staying about 3 days, because that's when they removed my whole tube and cut my stomach open or whatever, kind of like a C-section. And so that was my first real hospitalization, first real surgery. Like I said, the MRI scared me because, just having an MRI, they prescribed it for on the brain and the orbits, which I guess is a part of your eyes inside or whatever, your eye sockets. And so, and excuse me if I look down. When the double vision comes, it's my distance looking, not looking here at my hand, but looking off in the distance. So I'm trying not to look at this camera because I don't want you all to see my eyes crossing, or I probably won't upload it. But he said that what I probably do have is weak muscles, but he still wanted me to do the MRI. So I went there. Like I said, I was just crying and crying and crying, praying, and all I could think about in the thing is that I hope my husband or child never has to go through this. My husband is really claustrophobic, and I don't know if any of you have ever had a MRI done, but they not only put you in this tomb looking thing, but it's a thing over your face, and I could just see him bouncing up, and all I could think about is not just what I had to go through, it's just that the people that I love the most, I would hope never had to go through it. So, and they put some music on for you. It's loud. I didn't even know that. And they put like some Cajun Zydeco music on, which ended up kind of calming me. But it took forever. It took probably about 2 hours. Even though I became calm at one point, it still wasn't a calm, like I'm okay with this. Every moment was anticipating getting out of that tunnel. But anyway, I had the MRI done. So, and the eye surgeon also wanted me to see a neurologist. So I went in to see the neurologist the next day. He did several tests on me. With like balance, I guess, walking with one foot in front of the other, walking down the hallway, holding my hands out in front of me. Of course, the light test again, like the eye surgeon did, to, having me follow the light and everything. And my husband was in there, and I was asking him if my eyes was crossing. He said no. And then he reviewed the brain scan, in which he said there are some white spots on my brain. And because I presented with double vision, that's more cause to be concerned. I'll tell you first, he said, if I come in probably complaining of headaches, he's seen people with headaches with the white spots on their brain. And he explained to us, it's not white spots, but he explained to us, but I don't need to elaborate on that, what they were or whatever. But he's seen people with headaches go in for the white spots, and they usually just walk on about their business, and it's nothing really to worry about. But because I presented with the double vision, he said that it's possibly that I could have MS. And he didn't want to elaborate on it. We didn't talk about it too much. He said I can Google it and look it up, but he wouldn't advise it because he strongly doesn't believe that I have it, because all the other tests he did, I don't know that much about MS. I don't know anybody who's had MS. If you don't know, I'm talking about multiple sclerosis. I don't know that much about it, but he said that he doesn't think that I would have it. I guess maybe people with MS have a problem with coordination and everything, and none of that, seems to be presented in me. But as a precaution, they're going to be doing more tests. So Monday, he wants me to get a spinal tap, and that's the way that they can probably conclude whether I have it or not. So Monday, I go in to get the spinal tap. And so I told him about the IVF, and basically he's saying, put that on hold for now. And because, is one thing he's saying is because of the stress of, worrying about the whole situation and thinking about it and everything, you don't want to do that. And then if you do have it, I guess I would have to take medicines. And of course, you don't want to be taking medicines while you're trying to get pregnant. but we're not going to speak the MS. I'm not believing. I actually feel fine. It's just a problem with my eyes. Like I said, the prisms have helped. I go back to the eye surgeon toward the end of July to see about the prisms. He said, and even the eye surgeon called that same day after I got from the neurologist. He called me and he just blurted out basically, looks like I have MS. But the neurologist was more positive in saying that, I have the white spots, and of course that's a symptom or, diagnosis of it, but he doesn't believe that I have it. Perhaps this thing is too long. Let me stop it.